Hello everyone, today we will talk about BMW and also about their history. Okay, BMW is a German multinational corporate manufacturer of luxury vehicles and motorcycles, headquartered in Munich, Bavaria, Germany. The corporation was founded in 1916 as a manufacturer of aircraft engines, which is produced from 1917 until 1918 and again from 1933 to 1945. Automobiles are marketed under the brands BMW, Mini and Rolls-Royce, and motorcycles are marketed under the brand BMW Motorrad. In 2017, BMW was the world's 14th largest producer of motor vehicles with 2,279,503 vehicles produced. The company has significant motorsport history, especially in touring cars, Formula One, sports cars, and the Isle of Man TT. BMW is headquartered in Munich and produced motor vehicles in Germany, Brazil, China, India, Mexico, the Netherlands, South Africa, the United Kingdom, and the United States. The Quantz family is a long-term shareholder of the company, with the remaining shares owned by public float. Following brother Albert and Harold Quantz investments in 1959, which saved the company from bankruptcy. Okay, and now second part of this video about history of BMW. Otto Flugmaschinenfabrik was founded in 1910 by Gustav Otto in Bavaria. The firm was reorganized in 7th March 1916 into Bayerisch Fuß HD. This company was then renamed to Bayerische Motorenwerke in 1822. However, the name BMW dates back to 1913, where the original company to use the name was founded by Karl Rapp. The name and Rapp Motorenwerk's engine production assets were transferred to Bayerische Fußgewerke in 1922, who adopted the name the same year. BMW's first product was the straight-six aircraft engine called the BMW Illa, designed in the spring of 1917 by engineer Max Fritz. Following the end of War I, BMW renamed its business by producing motorcycle engines, farm equipment, household items, and railway brakes. The company produced its first motorcycle, the BMW R32, in 1923. BMW became an automobile manufacturer in 1928 when it purchased Fahrzeugbauwerk Einach, which at the time built Austin 7s under license under the Dixie Mark II. The first car sold as a BMW was a rebadged Dixie called the BMW 3.15. Following BMW's acquisition of the car manufacturer Automobilwerk Eisenach, throughout the 1930s, BMW expanded its range into sports cars and larger luxury cars. Aircraft engines, motorcycles, and automobiles would be BMW's main products until World War II. During the war against the wishes of its director, Franz Joseph Poole, BMW concentrated on aircraft engine production, using as many as 40,000 slave laborers. These consisted primarily of prisoners from concentration camps, most prominently Dachau. Motorcycles remained as a sideline, and automobiles manufactured casted altogether. BMW factories were heavily bombed during the war, and its remaining West German facilities were banned from producing motor vehicles or aircraft after the war. Again, the company survived by making pots, pans, and bicycles. In 1948, BMW restarted motorcycle production. BMW resumed car production in Bavaria in 1952 with the BMW 501 luxury salon. The range of cars was expanded in 1955 through the production of the cheaper Isetta microcar under license. Slow sales of luxury cars, a small profit margins from microcars means BMW was in serious financial trouble, and in 1959 the company was nearly taken over by rival Daimler-Benz. A large investment in BMW by Herbert Quandt and Harold Quandt resulted in the company surviving as a separate entity. The Quandt's father, Guzer Quandt, was a well-known German industrialist. Quandt joined the Nazi Party in 1933 and made a fortune arming the German Wehrmacht, manufacturing weapons and batteries. Many of his enterprises were appropriated from Jewish owners under duress with minimal compensation. At least three of these enterprises made extensive use of slave laborers, as many as 50,000 in all. One of his battery factories had its own on-site concentration camp, completed with gallows. Life expectancy of laborers was 6 months, while Quandt and BMW were not directly connected during the war. Funds amassed in the Nazi era by his father allowed Herbert Quandt to buy BMW. The BMW 700 was successful and assisted in the company's recovery. The 1962 introduction of the BMW new class compact sedans was the beginning of BMW's reputation as a leading manufacturer of sport-oriented cars. Throughout the 1960s, BMW expanded its range by adding and luxury sedan models. The BMW 5 Series midsize sedan range was introduced in 1972, followed by the BMW 3 Series compact sedans in 1975. The BMW 6 Series luxury coupes in 1976 and the BMW 7 Series large luxury sedans in 1978. The BMW M division released its first road car, a mid-engine supercar, in 1978. This was followed by the BMW M5 in 1984 and the BMW M3 in 1986. Also in 1986, BMW introduced its first V12 engine in the 750 luxury sedan. The company purchased the Rover Group in 1894. However, the takeover was not successful and was causing BMW large financial losses. In 2000, BMW sold off most of the Rover brands, retaining only the Mini brand. In 1998, BMW also acquired the rights to the Rolls-Royce brands from Vickers Peak. In 1995, BMW Z3 expanded the lineup to include a mass production two-seat Roadster, and the 1999 BMW X5 was the company's entry into the SUV market. The first modern mass production turbocharged petrol engine was introduced in 2006. From 1973 to 1975, BMW built 1,672 units of a turbocharged M10 engine for the BMW 2002 Turbo, with most engines switching over the turbocharging over the 2010s. The first hybrid by BMW was the 2010 BMW Archive Hybrid 7 and BMW As first mass production electric car was the BMW i3 City car, which was released in 2013. From 1968 to 1972, BMW built two battery electric BMW 1602 electric salons for the 1972 Olympic Games. After many years of establishing a reputation for sporting rear-wheel drive cars, BMW's first front-wheel drive car was the 2014 BMW 2 Series Active Tourer multi-purpose vehicle. In January 2021, BMW announced that its sales in 2020 fell by 8.4% due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and the restrictions. However, in the first quarter of 2020, BMW witnesses a rise of 3.2% of its customers' demands. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Bye.